Hello, welcome to my English class. And today in this class, I will discuss all the questions of this unit 4, that is comparison. First of all, we'll discuss what is comparison and where we'll do the comparisons and which are the words that help us to do the comparison. So, comparison is related with adjectives. Adjective is and is from the parts of space, one of the parts of space. So, in adjective form, there are so many forms of the adjective, and for comparison of adjectives, there are three forms: degree of comparison, and that is known as degree of comparison. First one is positive, second is, and positive means here if you say about something, any one person, that is positive. And when you compare two person, let for Ram is a good boy, and Shyam is better than Ram, and there are two boys. So in that case, when you compare, at least we need one more, means two, at least two, कम से कम दो लोग चाहिए कंपेयर करने के लिए. सो दैट सेकेंड डिग्री इज कंपैरिजन. एंड दो से ज़्यादा हो गए एंड मोर देन टू, that means it is superlative degree. That degree is comparison is known as superlative degree. So that we know the comparisons are degree of comparisons are of three types. One is positive, second is comparative, and third one is superlative. So adjectives, for example, good, better, best, there are three forms. Good is the positive form, then better is the comparative forms और डिग्री ऑफ कंपैरिजन के लिए यूज होता है, और देन बेस्ट इज द सुपरलेटिव फॉर्म. सो लेट्स स्टार्ट. और वर्कशीट 1 आप ये पैराग्राफ को पढ़ लेंगे इस जगह पे, और नेक्स्ट वीक कुछ ऐसे दिया गया है आपको. इसको नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन आंसर ही डायरेक्ट हम लोग करते हैं. ओके, लेट्स स्टार्ट करते हैं. बट फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आपको समझना है कि डिग्री ऑफ कंपैरिजन क्या है. थ्री टाइप कंपैरिजन हो गया आपका, और पॉजिटिव, सुपरलेटिव, एंड मिडिल वन इज द कंपैरेटिव. ओके, first read this paragraph. Okay, and starting from explorer to the letter dear Jimmy, then it is the end, and we'll do the, after reading it we'll do the exercise. So first one, the ओती ममत is the. so the, अब the word देखेंगे तो इस जगह पे superlative case हो गया. so that is the most ancient animal that roam the earth. And second one is mammoth are older इन एग्जिस्टेंस देन वर्ड आप किसी भी जगह देखें सेंटेंस पे देन से पता चलेगा ये कंपैरेटिव है. सो दैट इट इज़ ओल्डर, सेकेंड फॉर्म यूज करेंगे. देन द डायनासोर. थर्ड वन, mammoth set has or had longer tusks than those of today's elephants. longer, then इस सेंटेंस पे भी देन है, सो दैट इट इज़ कंपैरेटिव, longer. Fourth one, the Russian helicopter has lifted many loads earlier, but this one was the heaviest. The word देखते ही आपको क्या करना है, डायरेक्ट heaviest यूज करना है. ओके, दैट इज द easiest formula, दैट इज द easiest rule. आप आगे जाके इसको क्लियर करेंगे एग्जाम्पल से, बट फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आपको एक्सरसाइज कर लेना है. देन लास्ट और फिफ्थ, द mammoth now rest in a dip. इस जगह पे कोई भी कंपैरिजन नहीं किया गया है, so that is the positive one. so that is dip gap, and who are the permafrost around it is being melted. So third one is longer, it is comparative degree. Fourth one heaviest, superlative degree, and fifth one is dip, that is positive degree. Okay, so now just try to remember this formula and the rules, how you make the words or the positive form into comparative and superlative forms. Okay, for example, first one, the first rule is most of the adjective, maximum जो most of the adjectives take er for the comparative and est for the superlative degrees. आपको इस जगह पे ऐड करना है. और for example, old, older, old plus er, that is older, and oldest, est, that is oldest. Fat, far, farther, and farthest. Second rule, and if the word ends in e, we add r and st. आप वर्ड के लास्ट पे अगर फर्स्ट लास्ट लेटर ई होगा तो आपको ई एक्स्ट्रा ऐड करना नहीं है. वी शुड नॉट ऐड दैट. सो दैट सेफ, शेफर, ओनली आर, and you have already an e, so that only r add. And safest, SAFEST, large, larger, largest. Okay, and you have to do in such a way. You have to remember all these formulas, how to make the comparative and superlative degrees. then third rule, that is if the word ends in consonant plus y, last letter, that is for example here is EG, EASY, the last letter is SY, last letter S plus Y, that is S is the consonant and Y, that we have to change Y into I, and you have to add ER, IER, and for superlative IEST, EG, easier, easiest, happy, happier, happiest. But if the word ends in vowel plus y, इस जगह पे जैसे एस प्लस वाई हुआ था, वावल प्लस वाई होगा तो आपको इसे आई नहीं करना है, सो दैट यू हैव टू मेक इट्स इजी एट ई आर एन ई एस टी. फॉर एग्जाम्पल ग्रे, जी आर ई वाई, इस जगह पे ई है, ई प्लस ई वाई, आई डोंट चेंज इट, सो दैट इज ग्रेयर, जी आर ई वाई ई आर, and GREYEST, grayer and greyest. Fourth one, in the case of small words with single consonant, or like big, that is single G, and you have to make it double it, and we double the consonant and add ER and EST. Big, bigger, biggest, double G, ER and double G, EST. Hot, hotter, and hottest. You have to make it double. That last consonant, that is double G, double T, and you have to make in such a way. And how to make the comparative forms and the superlative forms. Next, do the next one is last one. Fifth, all the longer words. पहले से हम लोग जो भी एग्जाम्पल्स 1 to 4 थे, सब छोटा वर्ड्स था, they all they are the small words, 1 syllables, 2 syllables था. But if we get the larger words, take more for comparative and most for the superlative. अब more और most जोड़ के हम लोग comparative और superlative डिग्री होनी. So that for important, it is a longer word. So that more important and most important, and then careful, more careful, and most careful. So that in this way आप इसमें खाली ER और EST लगा के नहीं कर सकते, more and most लगा के और add करके आपको comparative and superlative form करना पड़ेगा. ओके, इसको आपको याद करना पड़ेगा. So let's do the worksheet 2 and work with your friends in groups of many 4 and many children vote on the internet site. ऐसे बहुत सारा वेबसाइट रहता है जी, पे वोटिंग होता है. And here is one of the example here, and read this questions and the votings and do as. but आपको एक चीज़ याद करना है कि इस जगह पे अब देन रहेगा तो आपको कंपैरेटिव करना है, द रहेगा सेंटेंस पे तो सुपरलेटिव. जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल कैंपा-कोला इज टेस्टियर देन पेप्सी, पेप्सी और कैंपा-कोला को कंपेयर किया गया है, सो दैट इट इज कंपैरिजन, कंपैरेटिव फॉर्म, डिग्री ऑफ कंपैरिजन, दैट इज टेस्टियर सेकंड फॉर्म. एंड J.K. Rowling is more famous writer than word यूज हुआ. सो आपको इजीली टिक यूज करना है कि देन देखते ही आपको कंपैरेटिव फॉर्म है और डिग्री ऑफ कंपैरिजन यूज करना है. सो दैट मोर फेमस इज ए लार्जर वर्ड, सो दैट यू हैव टू ऐड मोर और मोस्ट, एंड हियर इट इज मोर फेमस राइटर देन इन ब्रिटन. सो दैट फेमस वर्ड था ब्रैकेट पे, आपको मोर फेमस से वर्ड यूज करना था. आप बस एक ट्रिक यूज करना है कि आवर सेंटेंस पे आप इफ गेट देन आपको डिग्री ऑफ कंपैरिजन यूज करना है, कंपैरेटिव फॉर्म, दैट इज सेकंड फॉर्म. थर्ड वन इज रोशन कैन गिव ए what is powerful word use your performance. Then here also you get the then, and that is more powerful. And fourth, comics are the word देखते हैं आपको क्या करना है. if you get the word the, then you have to use the superlative case, that is funniest of all. the funny is the word in bracket, so that you have to use the funniest or the superlative case. and last one is diamonds are costlier then word फिर repeat हुआ, compare किया गया gold और diamond को, so that you have to use the comparative form. and next come naughty comparison. these are known as the naughty comparisons. before हम लोग 5 टाइप का कंपैरिजन डिस्कशन कर चुका है. why these are known as the naughty comparison, and you are not able to add this or form these forms or these groups by adding ER or EST. these are the new forms: good, better, best. there is no relation between the or any root word. that is good, that better is another word, best is another word, then bad, worst, little, less, least, most, many. अब both का क्या होगा, more and most होता है. so that you have to remember all these things, and I will do the next worksheet 3 by using this naughty comparison. Uh, and here is Rajat and they are discussing about the ice cream party after winning the competitions, and they are choosing the types of ice cream and which one they have to choose, which is the best one, which is the worst one, which is the they are choosing all these things, and they are selecting all these things according to their choice and for their friends. So let's do the worksheet third. Get ready. Well, now complete the conversation between Rajat and Sonali. First one, they're talking about that and what they have to decide the ice cream to be selected and use the naughty comparisons wherever possible. इस जगह पे आपको naughty comparison से यूज करना है और every cases पे let's start. One, I just don't believe that we have won. That's the best thing. That's the best thing. The what is sure? So that's the best thing. And I said, and second, and I will have the result was worse than. Okay. And then next one is Sonali. I think bricks would be better than what you see. So that is better, good, better, best, better than. And next one, Rajat. But what about orange bars? And all my friends say that one is left here, and so they will cost less. Told they will cost less. So, and then Rajat. But what about orange bars? And all my friends say that the sticks are the best. That is superlative. Yes, you have to use, and they will enjoy eating them. And next, Sonali. I think orange bars are the worst. They hurt the throat. Worst. क्योंकि खराब है, आपके throat पे लग सकता है. Or the Rajat, but we can't leave them out completely, and we'll have orange bars. Then coughs, we'll have less orange bars than coughs. You will have here and less. Next one is, but we can't leave them out completely, and we'll have less here than Sonali. That's all right. But we will buy some new ice cream and Max Biscuit. My best friend says that they have the most wonderful taste one can think of. And then I would rather prefer chocolate cornetto cones. Sonali, they are the most wanted. And now we are talking like my friend. We are talking like my friends. Okay. So this is all about the new words that you have edited and do it properly and don't make any mistake. आपको एक चीज़ याद करना है कि इस जगह पे कहीं भी कंपेयर करते हैं और टू कंपेयर दो लोग हैं, दो चीज़ या थिंग्स है, तो आपको देन यूज करना है. और बेस्ट है, सबसे अच्छा है, तो सुपरलेटिव यूज करना है. So now another thing is here, and in the sentences spoken we have used as good as and not easy as. ये both cases पे आपको पॉजिटिव वर्ड यूज करना है. पॉजिटिव कंपैरिजन आपको एडजेक्टिव ऑफ कंपैरिजन को क्या करना है, पॉजिटिव डिग्री यूज करना है. सो दैट रिमेंबर, फॉर एग्जांपल वी यूज एज टू शो. इन केस किस केस पे हम लोग ये यूज करते हैं, इन विच केसेस वी यूज दिस, वी यूज एज टू शो दैट टू थिंग्स आर सिमिलर इन सम वे. सिमिलर थिंग्स के लिए एक टाइप का कोई काम होगा, व्यक्ति होगा या थिंग्स होगा, कंपेयर करते टाइम अगर सेम लगता है, आपको सेम टाइप का लगता है, सो दैट इज सिमिलरिटी के केस पे सेम एज यूज करेंगे. और सेम उसका नेगेटिव केस हो जाएगा, जैसे नॉट सो एज, नॉट एज जगह पर नेगेटिव हो गया, बट सेम कंडीशन, सेम नहीं है, सेम है या फिर सेम नहीं है, बोथ केस पे आपको पॉजिटिव केस ही यूज करना है, डिग्री ऑफ पॉजिटिव ही रहेगा. ओके, और सो दैट आई थिंक सेम आर डिफरेंट in some way. For example, this house is as small, not smaller or smallest, as small as positive degree, similarity of size, and there is the another. So do all these things now. Superlative quiz time. This is, and you have to do all the things. And who is the tallest child in the class? After इसके भी नाम लिख सकते, राम, श्याम, सीता, anyone you may write. And who is the fastest airlines in the world? That is Concorde. And which animal has the longest tusks? That is elephant. An elephant, that is. And which planet is the nearest to the earth? That is Venus. And which is the tallest building in the world? Burj Khalifa. And which is the biggest continent on the earth, that is Asia, is the biggest one. And in the next we'll do the next one. The next one is which is the smallest continent on the earth? Australia is. And which is the highest mountain peak on the Himalayas? That is Mount Everest. So write down all these things, and these are the superlative degree. We have used all the words superlative forms here. The adjective of superlatives we have used. This is the best one in the world. It is the when you compare, and that is the best one, you have to choose the third one you have to use. That is superlative. Quiz time we have completed. Next, get ready for another one, so that and you have to invite, and this is one of the worksheet 5th is related to the quiz of 2000, the Olympics of 2012 were held at London, the UK, and the performance of the top 5 countries is given below in the tabular form. So these are the medals, the country's name, gold, silver, bronze, and total how many they got the medals, and you have to accordingly, and you have to compare the countries. जैसे कौन सा कंट्री ज़्यादा मेडल पाया था, गोल्ड किसका ज़्यादा हुआ, सिल्वर किसका ज़्यादा था, सबसे ज़्यादा कौन भी मेडल पाया, ये सबसे रिलेटेड है आप वर्कशीट 5 से रिलेटेड क्वेश्चंस. बट आपको एक ही सेम ही फार्मूला यूज़ करना है. देन किसी जगह होगा तो आपको कंपैरेटिव सेकंड फॉर्म यूज करना है, कंपैरेटिव फॉर्म. और देन अगर बेस्ट है दो यूज हुआ है सेंटेंस पे, तो फॉर ईयर द यूएसए ओन द वर्ड देखिए लार्जेस्ट, दैट इज द लार्ज का लार्जेस्ट third form usual largest number of gold medals. Then here it is third second, Great Britain own fewer. आप अगर आपके बुक में फ्यू है तो आपको फ्यूअर यूज करना है, क्योंकि ये सेंटेंस पे देन रशिया यूज हुआ है, और लिटिल है तो आपको लेस यूज करना है. ओके, आप अकॉर्डिंगली आपके बुक के क्वेश्चन के हिसाब से करेंगे. थर्ड वन, द यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स ऑफ अमेरिका दैट ओन एच मैनी जस्ट डिस्कशन किए थे हम लोग. एच मैनी सिमिलरिटी जो आता है, एच मैनी यूज होगा इस जगह पे, एच यूज हुआ है. अंदर फोर्थ वन, यूनाइटेड स्टेट ऑफ अमेरिका ओन मेडल्स, देन कंपेयर हुआ है देन, सो दैट इट्स मोर मेडल और देन एनी अदर कंट्री, मैनी का मैनी मोर एंड मोस्ट. लास्ट वन, द यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स ऑफ अमेरिका ओन मोर गोल्ड मेडल्स देन, इस जगह पे भी देन कंपेयर हुआ है. लास्ट टू क्वेश्चन पे फोर्थ एंड फिफ्थ पे देन कंपेयर हुआ है, सो दैट यू यूज द कंपेरेटिव फॉर्म, दैट इज मोर. So write down properly. Next, get ready, and you do it yourself, and you have to complete the following sentences using the given adjective at their comparative or superlative form. The first one is popular, which is the, that is superlative, most popular. And second one is cold, December is colder than word देख के आपको करना second form. And good, that is better, then इस जगह पे भी हुआ है sharp, that is also as, so as, that is sharp, positive word use होगा, positive form. And tall, and next in the next one, and you have to think about the दो देखना आपको, दो द रहेगा सेंटेंस पे, and you will get the then superlative. And if you get then you have to use comparative degree. And if there is nothing, as so as, and you have to use it as a positive one. So get ready for the next. And the last one, last few questions, that is related to the tall, that is tall as, and you have to use the positive one, tall as. The beautiful, that is more beautiful, and here is you have to choose from true painting, दो से compare करना था, so that you have to use more beautiful, the comparison. And intelligent, that is Einstein is considered to be the word देख के आपको क्या करना है, superlative condition, the degree, so that is most intelligent scientist of our times. Only one formula आपको याद करके रखना है. You have to remember that आपको अगर सेंटेंस में दो दिखता है, दो है सेंटेंस पे, अगर फाउंड यू गेट दो, देन यू हैव टू यूज द सुपरलेटिव फॉर्म. अब सेंटेंस पे आपको देन दिख जाता है, देखते हैं, और तो आप क्या करेंगे, कंपैरेटिव फॉर्म यूज करेंगे, सेकंड फॉर्म, डिग्री ऑफ कंपैरिजन होगा. ओके, नेक्स्ट. एंड हियर इज वन ऑफ द थिंग्स गिवन टू यू, गेट इनटू ग्रुप्स ऑफ 4. आप 4 ग्रुप पे हो जाएंगे, डिवाइड हो जाएंगे, और ये क्वेश्चन आंसर करेंगे. ओके, लेट इज try to understand the question. Get into 4 groups, and each of your adjective, there are 5 adjective forms is given here, and you have to choose a noun for that. That is oldest coin, oldest monuments, any oldest temple भी हो सकता है, flattest land भी होगा, flattest building, and the softest food, softest anything that is जो सबसे ज़्यादा soft है, and the sharpest sword, knife and the darkest night, darkest night होगा। ये सब वर्ड लेके आपको यूज करना। अब ये सब वर्ड्स लेके आपको एक पोएम लिखना है एंड यू हैव टू राइट कंपोज टू ए पोएम एंड ये आप अपने हिसाब से करेंगे। ओके, थैंक यू स्टूडेंट्स फॉर वॉचिंग द वीडियो। प्लीज लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब माय यूट्यूब चैनल एजुकेयर विस्क बी कुमार।